How to think when stressed. This video will explore our stress response and the vagus nerve. It will uncover reasons why thinking is so difficult when we're stressed out and give tips on how to begin to clear your mind. The vagus nerve is a main nerve. It connects our brain to all of the major organs in our body, and it's responsible for our heart rate, our breath, and our digestion. Most importantly, our vagus nerve activates our nervous system response. It shifts us into our sympathetic nervous system that mobilizes us into action anytime a threat is perceived. It then activates our parasympathetic nervous system when we perceive that that threat has ended, allowing our body to rest and to repair itself. So why can't we think when stressed? When our vagus nerve isn't working properly, we can't downshift. We stay in that state of high alert. This is known as poor or low vagal tone. When all of the resources are going to that activated fear center, they're being redirected away from our prefrontal cortex. This is a problem because our prefrontal cortex is what is responsible for thinking, for planning. When we don't have resources going to that area, we struggle to listen, to communicate effectively, to plan, and even to pay attention. When our vagus nerve is working properly, then our prefrontal cortex gets those resources. Our fear center isn't activated anymore. This is known as having high vagal tone. When our prefrontal cortex is getting the resources it needs, it's online. We're able to imagine, to plan, to listen, to create, and to have a flexible range of behavioral responses. We're able to have choice. So how can we help ourselves to think more clearly when we're stressed out? We want to practice activating our vagus nerve. I have a previous YouTube video called How to Cope with Stress that'll give you daily tips on how to develop this resilience. The more stress resilience we have, the more we're able to have mental flexibility, clarity, and have more options or solutions to our problem. The more we're able to think straight, even when we're stressed out. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How many of you notice how difficult it is to be logical or rational when you're stressed out? I know I do. I'd love to hear from you below.